The sun is like the vitality, the life force, the prana, the chi. It's our personality on a psychological level. It's how we kind of like express our energy. And the moon, you could say, is how we like the vital force of the sun is distributed throughout the body. And it's also very much the more subtle kind of impulses, instincts, impressions of the mind that again, yeah, I do think they're more important because, we kind of project our personalities, but the moon shows what's going on kind of underneath the surface. And that's why with relationship astrology in Vedic astrology, the moon is the most important thing. They do this whole point system, as you probably know, just calculating one moon to the other. Because, you could say, oh, well, I'm an Aries and he's a Sagittarius, we'd be a great match. Not necessarily. If the moons are not in a nice relationship, or they don't have aspects from planets, then there can be a lot of clashes with that person because they're not going to get you on an emotional level. And in our health, the moon is very much how we nurture ourselves. So an afflicted moon, I have an afflicted moon in my own birth chart. It can be more of a challenge to get the nutrients we need because we might just skip eating or we might not have those natural nurturing instincts, right? Again, it all goes back to the nurturing we received as babies. Sometimes if they say if the mom was under a lot of stress while she was pregnant and when she gave birth and maybe she wasn't able to breastfeed fully, like in my case, that happened to me. That shows that usually that's kind of indicator of afflicted moon, right? Or some people, their mom wasn't even around at all, and then it feeds into how that person is able to then nourish themselves as an adult.